In early June, Palmer Elementary held a week-long 50th anniversary celebration in recognition of the school opening in May of 1972. One of the highlights was inviting school leaders, school board members, and other special guests to a courtyard ceremony. The special celebration was broadcast live throughout the school by the talented students on Palmer's morning show crew and included student performances, an interview with the school board leader, and facts about the school's namesake, Latrell Palmer Sr. Months before the celebration, Palmer principal Dr. Melody Cam received a phone call from a retired assistant principal who told her about a time capsule that had been buried in Palmer's courtyard 25 years ago during the school's 25th anniversary. When students unearthed the capsule in late winter, they found pictures and other paper artifacts. On display during the 50th anniversary celebration were all of the new items that students and staff had selected to refill the time capsule for students to discover many years from now to learn about Palmer's rich history. Outside the school, the Army's talented Tradoc Band hosted a school-wide concert while the students paraded around the dance party. Each class designed and constructed creative floats in honor of the school's birthday, while fifth graders created banners that highlighted some of the amazing facts about Latrell Palmer Sr. He was the first principal of Huntington High School in 1920 and served there for 23 years. Palmer was active in the community through church and civic groups and was a strong advocate for equal pay for all teachers. And he helped form the Virginia Teachers Association, which eliminated discriminatory practices in public education. Happy 50th birthday to Palmer Elementary. All educators in Newport News Public Schools kicked off the new school year at the 4th Annual Innovate Conference. The two-day gathering offered inspirational insights from guest speakers and school leaders in a virtual setting. Over 300 breakout sessions were hosted in person at Woodside High School and virtually online for educators to explore new methods of learning, ways to effectively incorporate technology into their lesson plans, and strategies to keep the focus of their efforts on growing all students toward success. These sessions were taught by our own talented educators and allowed staff to gain valuable relicensure points. On the second day, a student panel offered honest and real feedback about their journey along the educational path. This massive and impactful conference was organized by the talented teams from Instructional Technology and the Employee Expertise Department to help educators start the school year with an aim to impact student learning, growth, and achievement. During the summer, Hines Middle School was the center of all things STEM. For 2 weeks in July, rising 3rd through 8th grade students were enrolled in an immersive Cyber STEAM camp. The Cyber STEAM program already exists at 7 schools across Newport News Public Schools, allowing students to learn the language of computer science through fun STEAM activities during the regular school year. The Cyber STEAM program, as well as the summer camp, are funded by a Department of Defense Education Activity Grant. While the program focuses on serving students at military-connected schools, all students were invited to attend, with 523 participating in the 7-day Summer Cyber STEAM Camp. At each grade level, students used different robots and technologies to achieve a range of goals, while learning how to problem solve and use computational thinking strategies. Using Lego We Do kits, students overcame the challenges of space exploration through creative construction. Students coded with Edison robots to maneuver through challenging courses. After constructing their own city, students expertly maneuvered Ozobots from place to place. And students utilized the near limitless potential of Hummingbird kits to design, build, and program a variety of robots with different functions. 29 educators assisted students through the engineering design practice as they built foundational knowledge, created blueprints, and made their designs come to life through creative engineering. Some of these teachers had just graduated from college, so the Cyber STEAM Camp was a wonderful introduction to utilizing technology as a teaching tool in the classroom. business and educational partners shared their expertise as guest speakers to give the student engineers a broader understanding of what they were creating and the real-world problems they were solving. At the end of the camp, school leaders and families were invited to an open house to tour the wonderful engineering designs and hear from the students about their technological creations. In just 2 short weeks, over 500 students gained valuable knowledge to meet various standards of learning, while utilizing STEM to make our world a better place to live, work, and have fun. Last week, students returned for a brand new school year, and exuberant educators welcomed them with much fanfare while guiding them to their homeroom classrooms. At a number of schools, community partners, city leaders, church volunteers, elected officials, and college students made the welcomes even more special. After hopping off their buses or being dropped off by their parents, students received high fives and cheers from a community of supporters. Student athletes from Christopher Newport University have a long-standing tradition of greeting students and staff to a new school year. As part of CNU's Kids First Athletic Outreach, assistant basketball coach and director of community outreach, Coach Roland Ross, organizes CNU's student athletes to make a difference in their community. At 6 elementary schools, athletic teams personally greeted students while cheering them on to a successful year. They also spent time on the first day to remind drivers to watch out for kids walking to and from their bus stops and to respect the school buses stopping to pick up kids. At various intersections along Warwick Boulevard, teams held up signs urging commuters to slow down and pay extra attention while driving. CNU's Greek organizations also joined the celebration on the first day of school. With a strong foundation in community service, several sororities and fraternities lined up in front of schools welcoming students and families. For many of these college students, this is just the first step to supporting and partnering with our schools and students throughout the rest of the school year.
Students across Newport News Public Schools are now using T-Pass, a new student tracking tool for families. When a student's personal T-Pass card is scanned, the data is sent directly to the Here Comes the Bus app and website, letting parents and guardians know the exact time, date, and location of where students get on and off the school bus. Here Comes the Bus app can be downloaded from the Apple Store or Google Play at no cost. Parents, make sure your child takes their T-Pass to school every day and keeps it in the provided sleeve and lanyard for safekeeping. If a T-Pass is lost, the school office can provide a replacement. T-Pass is linked to your child's personal student ID number, so it will work on any bus your student rides and will continue to work if your child changes schools in Newport News. Students that do not ride the bus can use their T-Pass to reserve books in the library, and hopefully, later this school year, the T-Pass will be used in the cafeteria when students receive their school lunch.